says, what nonsense you are talking. She cannot walk. She has to die in the bed. I said, who chooses? He says, I choose. I said, maybe you choose for you. You cannot choose for my mother. Let my mother choose what she wants to do. Now with this story, I want to really inspire you. Important is what you want. What is your number one priority in your life? So my father became angry, banged the door, went out. I again asked my mother, Mummy, and then this is the point. So go deeper now. I said, what is your number one priority in your life? I said, close your eyes, Mummy, and tell me. My mother says, Pankaj, my number one priority is to walk, and number one priority is to have a healthy joints, and number one priority is, and my goal is to go to Himalaya. Boom. So this is, what do you want? If you knew how to walk, where would you go? Then here is, what is your number one priority? Believe me, she closed her eyes and she started thinking. So, not thinking. This is not about thinking. This is about discovering. So, when it is all hidden, but when you press the point, it comes out. So, for my mother, number one priority was health. For somebody, the number one priority can be relationship. For somebody, number one priority can be third thing. Depends upon who you are, and I will respect that. Now, let me share you a more powerful story. I press this point, so this is the goal, go to Himalaya. Number one priority, health. And then what? Then we created a plan. This is where she wants to go, and this is a blueprint for success. So what do we do it? I said, how would you feel? Again, third question. How would you feel, or what benefit you will get, what pleasure you will get if you knew you went to Himalaya? If you knew you took care of your number one priority. So point number one is goal. Point number two is priority. And point number three is how you will feel when you are experiencing going to Himalaya. So now this is something very unique. Today, believe it or not, we are coming from our past. My mother was knowingly or unknowingly being programmed by doctors, by my father, that according to certain system, if she has to go, she can go for surgery, for knee replacement, hip replacement. She will never be able to walk. Now this is programmed, but that is the will, or that is an idea of a system of my father and many doctors. What do my mother want? My mother's goal is number one. What do my mother want? She wants to walk. Her goal is go to Himalaya. Number two, what is her number one priority? Health, walk. Then third, if she knew how to walk, or she started walking, she has to now feel, she has to see that she is walking and going to Himalaya. Now she went to Himalaya, how she is feeling. Once you go into that space of future and start experiencing, believe it or not, a kind of energy start coming inside your body. The road, a blueprint for success starts happening. So she disciplined herself with herbs, diet, lifestyle, home remedy, panchakarma, marma, and this kind of thinking. So she created a concept in her life that she wants to go to Himalaya. Priority is number one is health, and what is she going to experience? if she is there. And for that now she is ready to pay the price. So I started giving her all the herbal remedies like healthy joints, 2 in the morning, 2 in the evening, flaxseed joints, 2 in the morning, 2 in the evening, herbocal for calcium, 2 in the morning, 2 in the evening. Then I also started giving her healthy memory so that she has to remember that she has to go there, 2 in the morning, 2 in the evening. Immuno 2000, Darda Mukti, and herbal antioxidant. Then ginger powder, quarter teaspoon, ajwain powder, half teaspoon, jaggery 1 teaspoon, and garlic 1. I kept her on mung diet. Whenever she is hungry, she has to take mung and lots of vegetables. Now, believe it or not, today, after 27 years, my mother is 87 and she went to Himalaya. My father, now when I am talking to you, is going towards a very big physical challenge. He cannot walk. He is in the bed, and my mother every day, 2, 3, 4 times a day, goes to my father and says, "Do you know me? Do you recognize me?" And she is helping my father at this age. My father is 94. And what did I do? I did the same thing. I went to my father and I pressed this murmur and I asked him, "What do you want? Do you want to be in coma or do you want to walk?" He says, "I would like to walk." Then I asked again this question, "What is your number one priority?" My father at the age of 94, he says, "My priority that I should take care of health." I am doing this not only to my mother, not only to my father, not only to my family, not only to me, but I have helped more than 1 million people on this planet from last 27 years. Sorry, 33 years. And believe me, this is such a technology. These ancient secrets are so powerful. And I believe if you do it very seriously, very religiously, exactly press this point, press this point, press this point and ask the question and feel, listen and experience. And I believe this will change your life forever. I promise you, I will be sharing with you many, many, many ancient secrets on how you can achieve whatever you want, find out, discover and achieve, and also enjoy what you have achieved, which I call it fulfilled life. You should have content of what you did in your life, and you should be happy of doing it, and you should have an itch of doing it more and more. It can be making money, it can be helping, it can have a great relationship. Somebody can have an idea of traveling all over the world, helping humanity, or just being spiritual and achieving God or talking to God. I believe if you are clear what you want, Almighty, nature, or whomever you call it, you may call it Krishna, Buddha, Christ, Allah, or you give the name of the God or give the name of the nature, is your choice. Important point is how from physical level you can go to inner world. So there are only two worlds. One is outside world and one is inside world. Outside world Yes, there are many people who have achieved, but they are not happy. They are not content. They are not having bliss. So this is a journey. How to bring outside world the way we want and how to go inner world. In Hindi it is said, बाहर का विश्व वो अंदर के विश्व का प्रतिबिंब है. The outer world is manifestation of inner world. You must have heard, you must have heard many times or read many times. But the $1,000,000 question is, what do we do inside? How do we program inside so that we can manifest whatever we want outside? But first is inside journey. So for inside journey, one is conscious. From conscious mind we go to subconscious mind, and from subconscious mind we go to superconscious mind, and then events and things happen in our outside world and also inside world. So this Marma technology is a balance of inside world and outside world, but main is we are doing something inside. So these are the Marma which you can do. Then there will be some mantras, then there will be some rituals, some secrets, and if you follow them, you can achieve whatever you want on this planet in this time. I am very confident because I have helped more than 1 million people to achieve, and I have also achieved something, everything from zero, and today I am in front of you. Now I am very fulfilled, and my master has given me permission to share these secrets which are around 2500 years old as it is to the world. And you are my first people, you are my first community, you are my first family, and I am going to share it as it is. I love you all, and namaskar.